head driver and tighten the star knob. Turn on the bubble maker. Confirm that the stitching head has been disengaged. Set the disengaged stitching head, switch to disengaged and confirm. Engaging the stitching head. Loosen the star knob and move the stitcher clutch towards the stitcher head driver. Lift the stitcher head driver and mate with the stitcher clutch. Tighten the star knob. Make sure the information about stitching head position is correct. Press Tools, Stitching Head Configuration. Enable the stitching head and set the correct position. Confirm your selection. Changing staple position. To move the stitching head, lift the bonnet clamp eccentric handle. The stitching head can now be moved sideways to another stapling position. To avoid skew folding and damaged booklets, keep the stitching heads within the green lines. For this example, the value equals 290 mm. In the new position, push down the bonnet clamp eccentric handle to lock the stitching head. If the stitching head should be engaged in its new position, move the stitcher clutch so that the stitcher head driver will be mechanically engaged. Tighten the star knob. To move the clinchers, obtain the 3mm hex key from the stitching tools compartment in the front door and obtain the clincher alignment tools. Loosen the set screw and the clinch lock. The clinchers can now be moved sideways to align with the stitching head. To align the clincher to the stitching head, use the clincher tool marked L when aligning clinchers for stitching heads 1 and 3 and clincher tool marked R when aligning clinchers for stitching heads 2 and 4. In this example, the clincher for stitching head 2 is being aligned and we use tool R for such case. Both clincher tools can be used on either side to make access easier. Place the clincher alignment tool flush on the side of the stitching head. Move the clincher so it touches the clincher tool. In case the side joggers are covering the set screw in the clinch lock, move the side joggers inwards until the set screw is uncovered. Tighten the set screw. In the stitching head configuration screen, set the new position of the stitching head. Confirm your selection. Changing wire length. The stitching head is equipped